We're going to have a go with 3 players using multiple stacks and reactive play. Okay, so we have ladies first, Sarah to go. Okay, so all cards turned face up. Okay, so this is where it's going to get interesting with entry effects. We have 2 over here with Sarah, who's going first. Matt also has 1, and I have 2. So these are all waiting to trigger. Sarah gets to choose which of her 2 she'd like to go first. She's got a trip bot and a reaper bot. So her trip bot is moving the shot bot. The shot bot falls down 1 place. It doesn't trigger a new entry effect, so the priority is still with Sarah. If it had triggered a new one, I would have got to do my entry effect. So then she can use her reaper bot to take out the shot bot. So here, my begone bot's still waiting to trigger. Even though it was in play before the shot bot is newer, so the shot bot gets to go first. And that takes out the reaper bot. So you have to be quite alert at this stage of the game. There's a lot going on. Okay, so this is triggered, there's just my begone bot. And I'm going to give Sarah the trip bot back, just so I can dig a little deeper down the stack, see what she's got. Okay, so entry effects have all settled, so now Sarah can start her turn by picking up. And she can have an attack with each one of her stacks. So she's going for a fatal bot against my 6. I'm going to reactively play a bash bot, see if she changes her mind. She's going to spike there instead. I'm going to have to take the hit, but she also gets bashed. And I've got 1 damage on my bash. So it can be quite confusing how much damage you've got, but between you should be able to remember. Okay, Trank Bot's come up. Trank Bot, she can reset any face-up card. So she's chosen to reset her fatal bot, which doesn't really do anything in this instance. Okay, so she's attacked with this stack. So she's moved it back slightly so that she knows it's attacked and done its job. Can't attack anymore because her attack is destroyed. She can still attack with this stack and play more cards out. She's playing that trip bot back out, tripping my bash bot down to expose me with a weak card on the top. And she's now got a bash card. I'm going to reactively play a shot bot to take it out. So she still hasn't attacked with this stack, because I keep destroying her attackers before she gets to. And she passes the turn to Mats. Unfortunately, Mats has a bash card, and I have a lot of zeros left out from Sarah. So I'm going to lose a top card and a bottom card, and presumably again. So his bash has taken no damage so far. He's also going to hit up my begone bot. So as soon as someone has no cards in their hand, they become very vulnerable to attack. So it's 2 damage on the bash. He's going for Sarah's 0. Can she play anything to stop him? A clumsy bot. Clumsy bot bashes himself. So still just 2 damage on the bash. Fatal bot comes out. Sarah gets Mats to discard a card with the expel bot. And he bashes the fatal. Sarah has no cards left to defend herself with. And next card turns up, and Mats passes the turn. What to do? So I'm going to use this 2-core bot to attack a fatal, and the bash to attack the 0. You get a little bit of revenge. To bash a bash or not to bash a bash? Let's see what else we got on the table. I'm going to play defensively. Something's died, so I'm going to end my turn and pass to Sarah. She trips her own Expel Bot to bring out her 6. She uses that to destroy Max's 4. He gets to draw a card from Bountiful Bot's entry effect. And then she takes out the Stomp. So that stack has attacked. She can still use this stack if she wants to. She's attacking the 2. So 2 damage on her core bot. Passes the turn. Sidekick bot falls down 1 place and supports leader bot. Classic play. Leader bot is now 2 power, but that doesn't really help much at the moment. Reaper bot destroys the Expel bot, and Bash is free to work its damage. Clumsy bot appearing last, clumsies himself, and is gone. So Sarah has no cards left in this stack, but she's still in the game as long as she's got some cards left. She can play cards into this stack and use it still. So Mats is now bashing my Bash. Both bashes die and they bash each other. Stop cards turn over. Entry effect 1 damage. My 1. And a nice strong defender left. He gets rid of his shot bot so he doesn't leave himself undefended. Bountiful bot draws a card. And he returns a card. He returns his own Reaper bot, plays it again, and destroys my 6. And passes the turn. So I'm going to play here in my empty stack, pick up a card. I'm going to go, so I can see which cards Mats has here, and there are no nasty surprises, so I'm just going to churn through those. 3 damage. And then 4 damage, hit the Reaper bot over there, and then hit the 2. So I knew I was safe to do that. He didn't have any defending cards, and pass over to Sarah. Sarah goes 3 for a 3. And 1 entry effect. Shot bot destroys sidekick bot. She's digging deeper, dangerous. Another shot bot, 1 damage on the core bot, and she attacks to finish it off. Hold up. So wait till all the entry effects are resolved. So Matt has 2 damage here, 2 damage on my 5. Sarah scraps again. She's got a strong card to finish with, but will it be enough? Matt scraps. Expel bot, I discard card. Passes his go. So although he didn't attack, the scrap heap has been fed. Okay, I draw. We're out of cards here, so we can shuffle back in the discard pile. So I'm going to attack my 5 against that 4 that just blew away. It knew it was going to die, it tried to run away. So 4 damage on my 5. And I'm going to end my turn. So we have our new draw pile. So Sarah's turn. She's thinking. Critical decisions. Expel bot. I discard my card. How mean. She's going 7 against a 5. So it stomps and hits a 6. 6 and the stomp are out. Next card turns over. 5. Sarah's ends her turn. Over to Matt's. We're going for a close finish here. Stomps the 6. Stomps the 5. So he's destroyed. He's already got 4 damage. 2 damage on the 5. And he attacks with his other stacks to take me out of the game. Well done, Matt. So yeah, the key with multi-stacks is to keep remembering how much damage everything has. If you need to, you can use little coins or damage counters, but normally just saying it out aloud seems to be enough to remind you. So enjoy!